Hello again, everybody. I am playing with Maui, aka Anthony, and this is a brand new playthrough, Tiny Toon Adventures, Babs' Big Break. Yes. Very interesting little bit of information because all rights have to be reserved in this game. And I learned a new word, indicia, from that. Just letting you all know. Anyway, this little beginning cutscene, I guess you could say, this is before you actually start the game, it's just Babs jumping around 6 times. She's apparently having a dream where she's jumping into spotlights, which is, you know, everybody has one of those. Babs is dreaming about becoming... Yeah, you can't speed this part up, which killed me. I was like, come on, I only have 11 minutes to do this. She is daydreaming. Now, wait a minute, she said she's regular dreaming at first. There's a difference between regular dreams and daydreams. She has great courage, intelligence, and power. Weird. She like a demigod or something? Okay, well, now Babs took over the narration because, strange narration person, she apparently heard him or her and just decided, yes, tell the audience, yes, I am. Oh, this Tiny Toon's always breaking the fourth wall. Let's study acting. And get into the theater as soon as possible. Okay, finally. Well, let's get it going then, shall we? Wait a minute, what's going on here? Yes, this cutscene takes forever. I'm so sorry. So very sorry. But I guess you could just chalk it up to the little bit of backstory in this game. Buster looks quite mad, saying that she'll be a great actress. Jealous much? What she'll do? She'll make it big. Yeah, in a nutshell, Buster, you just said let's go stalk her. Okay, well, apparently acting reminds Hampton that it's time to eat. Don't ask me why. You ask him. Tiny Toons Adventures. 1992, just like it's Super Mario Land 2. Oh, now I get to speed this part up. To be a good actress, you'd need 2 things, talent and luck. But even these aren't enough when someone puts a mountain in your path. Quite literally. Luckily, I have friends like Dizzy Devil to help me out. So let's get to it. Finally, 3 minutes into this gosh darn video, and we're finally getting to the game. Unbelievable. So yes, this is basically it. It's a very simple, very kind of slow-paced game. It's very easy. And in a way, it's very Mario reminiscent in the fact that, well, as you can see, you're picking up gems, which could be substituted for coins, and you kill people by jumping on their heads. But instead of breaking item boxes from underneath, you actually break them from above. So, you know, I guess they were just like, let's not make this a complete Mario clone. Let's just make it a little bit different. Anyway, you have those little hearts on the bottom are the amount of hits that you have. The carrots are the each character's weapon. There's really no difference between the 3 characters, as you'll see later, except the fact that their weapons are have different properties. Anyway, Buster's carrots travel in an arc shape sort of thing. There, yeah. Anyway, and now these are like the warp pipes. They're kind of like, I guess like what, like tree trunks or something. I don't know. Rabbit holes, there we go. Just like good old Looney Tunes. And I didn't realize this the first time around, but you can jump on top of those little lobster guys. I was a little nervous because they had claws up, you know, and they were all pinching, and I like to pinch, and all that stuff, so I just figured, you know, I don't want to get pinched, you know. I get some tongs and some butter in the back. No pinch, no pinch, no pinch. I always get that wrong. Anyway. So yeah, so the main thing that you have to be doing in every level is find one of secondary characters, and in this level, it's Dizzy Devil. Ta-da, there he is. Grr, me dizzy and me nowhere to find pretty bunny. Okay, it's not insinuating anything. Me spin through mountain dizzy, love rocks, grr. Yeah, in every level, there's one part of the level where you cannot pass except with the help of the secondary character. Once you get to said part where you can't pass and you have the secondary character, they will automatically come out and they will help you, like this. And you can't control this part. This is like a little cutscene. Goofy as it may be, crazy as some might say, wacky, loony. We're all a little loony. Yeah. And Dizzy's hungry. So, yeah. What else is new? But yeah, you know, I guess I can't say I always do, but I tell some people to be on the lookout for my favorites. I always say check my favorites between playthroughs, because I always, now that I'll spoil it, I always leave little hints in favorites as to what my next playthrough would be. So it was absolutely no fluke that my last favorite was the Tiny Toon Adventures intro, which, might I say, brought back quite a few memories. Quite a few indeed. So now we're traveling through this inexplicably moving up and down wall, which will smush you, but not automatically kill you like in Mario games. It'll actually smush you in a cartoony sort of fashion, and you'll lose 1 bit of health, which right now I have 3. The giant hearts also give you an extra bit of health. Do you want to race? Heck yeah! I love this racing part. This is so much fun. This is basically, if you pick Bookworm, you can get extra items to throw, like Buster's Carrots. If you pick Sweetie and you win, you'll get 1 1-up. And if you pick this one, Little Beeper, and you win, you'll get 3 lives. Basically, the only thing that you have to do in this racing thing is press A and B at the same time really fast. The faster you press them, the faster your character will run. And as you can see, Little Beeper's a cocky little one. He just sits there and gives you like a really long head start before he just like bolts out of the starting line. Yeah, I actually did this quite a few times, but thanks to the magic video editing, I'll be cutting out the other few times. And now I have 9 lives, which is very useful. Oh boy, cartoony anvils. I love those. Anvils, where would we be without you? And as I looked this up, there's actually that character right there, the rat, is called Roderick Rat from the show. I don't really remember him too well, but yeah, he's a big fat jerk. Yeah. Where would we be without those? I don't know. Anyway, this is our first quote-unquote boss fight. This is actually not a fight as much as it's feeding Dizzy. Party time! Oh yeah, with food, yeah. It's not a party without food. Seriously, people, have you ever gone to a party and there wasn't food? I don't think so. Anyway, the very simple thing to do is just jump on these little bowls here, which will let some food down, and you have to time it just right so that it actually touches Dizzy's sprite, and then he'll eat it. But you don't want to step on the spiky things, because I think they do hurt you. I didn't really want to check it out. I think they do hurt you, and Dizzy ends up not liking them, which is quite weird because Dizzy will usually eat anything. But I'm not 100% sure on that. Okay, I didn't test it out. Leave me alone. I can't know everything. Stop picking on me. Come on, let's get that food in there. Of course, you have 1 bounce to work with, and usually that bounce will end up helping you. And I think that's it. Yes, it is. Boom. So that's it for this part of the playthrough. Yeah, he ate so much that he's tired. As you can see, you have 3 different characters to pick from, but we'll get to that later. There's no little bit of time in between the levels, so I had to put a little black screen here. I'm so sorry for the cheap editing. But yeah, that's it for this part of the playthrough. Join me in part 2, where I'll be doing more stuff in the Tiny Toons world. See you all later.